In October 2022, when Bengaluru saw floods across the city, the BBMP and the state government had taken up clearing of stormwater drains on war footing. But 3.5 months later, less than half of those encroachments have been cleared. When a seer pointed this out to Chief Minister Bommai on a public platform, it resulted in a public spat. In this episode of Politics with Pooja, I'll tell you all about the seer trouble that Basavaraj Bommai faces and how this could be a huge problem for the BJP ahead of the elections. On January 26th, when Chief Minister Bommai was attending a function in Bengaluru's Mahadevpura constituency, a seer who was sharing the stage with him saw an opportunity to point out something that perhaps every Bengalurian wants addressed: the crumbling infrastructure of the city. But CM Bommai was not amused. The seer pointing this out was met with aggressive defense on part of Chief Minister Bommai, and it resulted in a public spat. Here's how it panned out.
ಸರ್, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮಹಾನಗರಕ್ಕೆ. ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳು BBMP ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಆ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಂಥ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಬಹಳ ಸರಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವರು ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಪರಿಹಾರನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ವೇನು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು? ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ವಾ ಯಾವ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಬುದ್ಧಿ, ನಾನು ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾದಂಥ ಪರಿಹಾರನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಒಪ್ಪಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನ ಚಾಚು ತಪ್ಪದೆ
ಭರವಸೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಾಮಗಾರಿ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ. ನಾನು ಹಿಂದಿನವರಂಗೆ ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ನನಗೆ ಯಾರ್ದು ಭಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಮಾಧವಪುರ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ, ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತಿಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅದು ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬಂದು ನೀವು ಬೇಕಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ. ನಾನು ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಕಾರ್ಯವೈಖರಿ ನಾನು ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಮಠದ ವಿಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅನೇಕ ಸಾರಿ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವ್ರು ಭರವಸೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೂರಾರು ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಮಠಗಳಿಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್, ಶಾಲೆ, ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕಟ್ಟಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
But the seer's criticism was not off mark. In October of last year, the BBMP, that is the Bengaluru civic body, had started clearing encroachments and had then said that this is a necessary inconvenience to ensure that Bengaluru does not flood again. Every single day, we were seeing visuals of parts of residential buildings, even smaller portions of commercial structures being demolished, all to ensure that the storm water drain is not encroached and that the city does not get flooded again. At that point of time, the BBMP had identified 696 encroachments, but several months later, only 250 of them have been cleared. That's less than 36% of what had been earmarked at that point of time. The BBMP's enthusiasm clearly fizzled out as soon as the media spotlight was taken away. But when the seer pointed this out, it did not clearly go down very well with the Chief Minister. But this isn't the only trouble that CM Bommai is facing from pontiffs across Karnataka. Another seer, the pontiff of the Kurala Sangama Matha, his name is Jaya Mrutyunjaya Swami, has openly said that he will campaign against BJP by travelling across the 224 constituencies in Karnataka if Chief Minister Bommai does not promise reservation for Panchamsali Lingayats under the 2A category. The Panchamasalis form at least 80% of the total Lingayat population in Karnataka, and Lingayats in turn are believed to form at least 15 to 17% of total Karnataka's voter population. And of course, as it has been well established, Lingayats have been the core vote base for the BJP in Karnataka. If the Panchamasalis get reservation under the 2A category, then reservation for members of the community in jobs and education will go up from the current 5% to 15%. So to make this happen, a large number of people from the community have been protesting against Chief Minister Bommai. For months now, they have been staging protests from Bengaluru to even Chief Minister's home constituency of Shigaon and even in front of his private residence in his home constituency. Earlier this month, in a public function in Chitradurga district of Karnataka, a seer belonging to an influential mutt had made statements demanding that the community be given reservation under the SC category. This after the state government had granted 3 crore rupees to the mutt, and the seer on stage had said that the chief minister can take back the 3 crore rupees if he wants, but their demand for the SC category stays. Over the last few decades, political parties have tried to curry favor with the heads of mathas and also seers and pontiffs to make sure that they win elections. Most communities across Karnataka, including Lingayats, Vokkaliga sub-communities under SC, ST and OBCs, have organized themselves under several mathas, which also function as spiritual centers. And over time, the heads of these mathas have gained considerable influence on the followers of those communities and also which way they will vote in elections. And this in turn has given them immense power to ensure that they can bargain for the community with governments and also political leaders. So in Karnataka, for many years now, appeasement of the head of these mathas becoming an accepted practice, the BJP now faces an uphill task of placating all the seers who are miffed with Chief Minister Bommai, and all of them are looking to get their demands met before elections. Before I go, a quick appeal to you from all of us here at the News Minute. We have been tracking all election-related stories, ground reports and developments over the last few months, and we will continue to bring you special stories closer to the elections. To do this, we need your support. Click on the link below to understand how you can become a member of the News Minute community. Thank you for joining us today.